Hello, ducks!
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for November 23rd. Doug and I are going to go out and give the ducks some water before I have my breakfast and get my day underway here. Dougie's all excited about going out today. Hey, Doug. I'm still not shoveled out, guys. I'm actually holding off for a reason, because see, the ground is not frozen, and if I try to plow this or get my neighbor here with his tractor, I could destroy the yard. Like if you look here, the ground was so warm after I shoveled it, it melted. See, we never had a freeze up before the snow came, and that's a problem. Because the snow is like a blanket of insulation. So I need the ground to freeze so that the snow, or the plow, oh my, I can't even talk here. So the plow or the snowblower doesn't wreck the yard. There you go, ducks. I heard you. They're loud. This crew is really loud, guys. Like, I can hear them through my bedroom window with the door closed. That's how loud they are. Which also means they're a good thing to attract owls and things like that. I'm really worried about that. Especially with the snow situation. Because it's going to be harder for the owls to hunt. So my plan today, I'm hoping, is I want to attack the shed and the barn, and I'm going to rearrange everything. That's my plan. It's going to be challenging because I got to take the sleigh and drag everything around, and I got to drag myself through the deep snow. But I really want to get it done. Stripper, she's doing so far so good, guys. She's inside the barn every night. And I've noticed that she's walking around more with the flock. I think it's because there's less males. Because normally Stripper's not, she doesn't normally mingle. She usually is off by herself. But now that there's a lot less males, and specifically the three big Muscovies, because I know for a fact, I saw it myself, the big Muscovies were trying to mate with her all the time. So I'm thinking that, she's a little more at peace. And Magoo's right in the middle. He's the only duck right now that's sitting down. He's right there. Magoo. And every night when they go inside, Magoo takes a long way to get to the barn. It's really funny. I'm hoping to get it on video, but it's always so dark that it's hard to get a good video. Alright, I'm going to go start my day. I ordered another one of those yesterday. And the reason is, I plan on hanging it over there. I'm thinking the ducks need a water closer to the barn, because they're going inside the barn on their own at night, instead of having to come across out in the open here. I couldn't believe the price of them. I forgot how much I paid for that thing, but I've had it. Guys, I'm not kidding you. This heated bucket here, I bought it for my dogs like 1997. Like, the thing's almost 20 years old. It was $81 to order another one. I couldn't believe it. But I've had those cheap plastic ones that I think they're made by Allied. That one's made by Farm Innovators. And the one made by Allied, I remember that winter I had them, and I went through 3 of them. They kept breaking, dying, stopped working. So, and they were like $65. So $65, and they don't last, or 81, and you potentially can get 19 years out of them. I think the 81's actually cheaper then. I've lost the dog. I hear him barking there. Doug! I picked up more feed yesterday too. Alright, where's the dog? Doug! Doug! You're at the door, dog. The wrong door, actually. Dougie. Let's go breakfast. Well, you've already eaten breakfast, but I need to have breakfast. Oh, this cold's still bothering me. Alright guys, sorry for my whining about my cold, but I just wish it would leave. It's been hanging on now for, oh, this is like going on 2 weeks. Ducks are enjoying this warmer weather. It is warmer out. Contrary to the way I'm dressed, I just don't want to catch a chill. So what I'm going to do here is I'm coming out to give them some water. I've got to run to town again. It sounds like there's Doug! Doug! Come on! The snowblower is here. Doug! Doug! Come here! Come here! Come on!
You're not gonna believe it, guys. I was just filming my neighbor with the drone. I got a compass calibration error on the screen, and the drone just flew away. And it went that direction. I have no idea where it went. I just lost the drone. I don't believe this. It's gone. It just disappeared. Okay, guys. The last location, according to the GPS, is it didn't fly too far away. It looks like it's somewhere between the yard and the dock along the tree line. I'm hoping it's not stuck up in a tree. Okay, according to the GPS, it landed in this area, which, as you can see, means it's got to be up in a tree. The chances of it coming down on the ground here, pretty slim. Oh, where would it be? Because this is the area. Oh, smaller, yeah. So it's like right around here. Because the dock. Alright, so the dock is, come on, focus. Yeah. Oh man. It's gotta be right around here. It's in a tree, guys. Yep. There it is. Okay, I see it. This is the last video image right now. Okay, I gotta put my glasses on so I can get a better view of this, guys. It looks like it's, I'm looking at this, the picture here, and it looks like it's hanging. It's facing south. That's the camera direction, is south. And it's got some birch trees in the view. It's in a tree and it's really high up. And the worst part is the trees are full of snow. So it's like really hard to see. I gotta go out in the swamp here and see if I can get a better view. South. And you're in a tree. Oh man. I don't believe this. It's in a tree in this area. So I know it's not on the ground. I tried to reconnect, but I guess the battery died and there's no Wi-Fi. But wherever it is, it's really high up. It's really high up actually, because I'm looking at the birch trees in this video picture here, and it's at the very top. I gotta go get my binoculars and scan these trees because I need to get a closer look. But at least I know, because that right there, that area right there on the screen, I don't know if it's showing it in the video with the reflection, but that right there is up there on the hill up there. So it's somewhere in these trees right here. Oh man, this is going to be a trick. Okay, I gotta go get the binoculars. That'll make it a lot easier to scan the trees. I'm not having any luck with my eyesight. Okay, hang on here. Okay, these trees, these birch trees right here. I wonder if these are the birch trees that I'm getting the top view of. All right, guys, I gotta go get binoculars. Okay, guys, I've done some more figuring and scanning of the trees here. Now, this little spot, this dark spot right here, is the highway. That's the hill. That's the highway. My house is right there. Actually, you can see, I can see a little bit of the metal roof there. Now, based on the fact that I can see my metal roof right there, that's the highway, that's the hill. Obviously, that's the drone body. it's right where I'm standing here. But the problem is, it's at the very, very top of a tree. And the trees here are about 120 feet tall, and they're covered in snow, so I can't see the tree tops. Based on my view, it's somewhere up on the top of that tree, over 100 feet up, over 100 feet. Because right here, this area of on this side of the property is the only place that has the birch trees, right here in this bush. So the fact that I can see birch tree branches, oh man, this just sucks. So on the top of one of these really big trees, there's a drone stuck up there. The fact that, I can see the highway, like the drone's right here. It's just that it's at the top of a tree. And there's even if I find it up there, guys, I can't go up there. I have no way to climb a tree that tall. None. And the thing is, I can't see the top of the trees, but based on the view, there's the top of the birch trees right there, the white branches. And the trees are full of snow, so it even makes it more challenging to spot a white drone on the top of the trees. Oh man, I don't believe this. We're right at the very absolute top of a tree. And I was flying, guys, and then all of a sudden it said it had this compass error came on the screen, and it just took off. And I had calibrated like I've been doing, like exactly what Peter told me how to do. And, before you even fly, calibrate it. Which I did, like I always do. I do know how to follow instructions. But at the very top of one of these big trees, right where I'm standing here. But the question is, which tree? And here's the kicker, guys. There's rain coming. 2 days of rain. So, if it stayed, with no rain and with the weather, it's actually warming up, the snow would melt, and I could find, in the tree, because it's going to melt, and the trees are going to be showing green, and there'll be a white drone in it. But we got some serious rain coming. Oh man, I just don't believe this. And it's up there high, because to catch the top of those trees, we're up there. We're up there really high. Man, oh man, I don't believe this. But I can see my house. I can see the house. I can see the highway. And the fact that I can see the highway, it means that I'm close to the edge of the line of the bush here. So it's like one of these trees here, these big tall trees, there's a drone stuck up it. Well, I'm depressed now. Oh, Peter, I'm feeling so bad now. To give you an idea how high it is, look at these trees right here, okay? They would be blocking the view if it was on a lower tree. And we've got a clear view. So it's higher than these trees in front of me, guys. Oh, my neck's getting sore being bent looking up too. Doug's doing everything in his power to trip me too. He keeps going in front of me and rubbing against me while I'm looking up, walking around. All right, I'm in the yard here, and I'm trying to get my head around what I'm seeing. As I can see the top corner of my roof. It's telling me it's over in that area. Right in that area. Somewhere in that area in the top of a tree. Because if it was over there, that big pine tree would be blocking the view. And it's not even in the picture. So it means it's over somewhere in that area. Okay, so now I can see this much clearer. I'm definitely just inside the tree line. I'm not as close to the edge of the bush as I thought I was. I am in a little bit more because there's some evergreen trees that are in front of the drone. But that is definitely the highway. That is definitely my roof right there. You can see the roof of my house. It looks like I'm about 50, maybe 70 feet in the bush. So I was looking in the wrong trees. Like I was outside and the reflection with the sun on the iPad, it's a little harder to see. So I'm in a touch more than I thought, but I'm in that area because I can still see the birch trees. There's the white branches right there. But whatever tree I'm in, guys, I'm like 120 feet off the ground. I'm way up there. Even if I find it, I don't know how I'm going to get it out of the tree. What a shame. This sucks big time. I thought it was right there, but it's in a little bit, which that makes sense. That's about 100 feet actually. Yeah, that's about 100 feet in. So it's about, so the view I'm getting to the highway, because there's my house. Yeah, that makes sense. But it's high up. Because I'm not seeing the pine trees. That's not a good sign. That means I'm higher than the pine trees between the house and the bush. I wish I could get rid of that warning, because when it first comes up, the picture, oh, it's so clear. But the warning's right in the way from my view here. Okay, I want to share something with you guys here. I'm just figuring things out to go back on my search and rescue here. Yes, Dougie, we lost the drone. Doug, okay, stop it. Dougie. Oh, he's so jealous because I'm focusing so hard here. I'm not paying attention to him. But I'll show you what I've discovered. Okay, Doug, I can't share this if you're in the way. Oh, I love you, dog. But you're a goof. No. Okay, stop it. Oh, this dog is unbelievable, guys. He keeps me busy. All right, so here's what I've discovered. The image that's on the Phantom here on the satellite photo is off. This whole area right here, this bush area right here that's showing in the satellite, doesn't exist. This is an old satellite image, because look at, there's the old duck pen, or the old dog pen right there, and there's the cedar trees in the duck pen right there. So, like, there's the duck pen right there, guys. So this bush is not in existence. So it's actually, it's right on the edge of the tree line somewhere here, which corresponds to the photo or the last image that it sent. But it's at the very top of a very big tree for it to be able to see the highway. Anyways, I'm going to go out. I can't take my cameras because I'm going to be using the binoculars. Oh, man. Alright, wish me luck, guys. I'm not having any luck, guys. I got the binoculars, and I know it's right in this area. It's right, this is the area that it is. But I have no idea, and it's so hard because the snow, I've actually had like 3 times where I thought I saw it, but it was just snow on the branches. But it's somewhere right around here. And until the snow comes out of the trees, I'm not going to be able to see a white drone hanging in the tree.
And like I said earlier, that we've got rain coming, so unless the snow, gets knocked out of the trees, but then here's the next thing, if the wind picks up and knocks the snow out of the trees, who says that the drone's not going to hit the ground and disappear in the 1.5 foot of snow that's on the ground? Honestly, even if I find it, the only thing I'm going to be able to do is satisfy my curiosity that at least I know where it is, because I'm not big into climbing 120-foot trees. And I don't know anybody that's a tree climber like that anyways. I know some guys that climb trees, but not something as crazy as this. And we don't know how far up the branch it is. The fact that I don't see any needles in the picture means that it's got to be hanging on the edge of a branch. Oh, my neck is so sore. I've been looking up for so long, I've got a kink in my neck now. But I don't understand, I was flying, and then it just came on the screen, this yellow box came up that said compass error, and then it just took off. And I'm talking quick, guys, I've never seen it move that fast. And I tried everything, I pulled the switch back to get it off the GPS, and it took off so fast and so quick that I lost connection with it, and I couldn't even override it. But it's frustrating because I know it's in this area. It's not on the ground, it's in a tree. Oh, this is sad. I'm really, really depressed now, guys. Oh. I don't believe it. I just don't. I'm enough to make a grown man cry. I've even gone back farther, stepping back farther here, so I'm not kinking my neck so much looking up on the tops of the trees. But I'm just killing my neck. I'm gonna look a little longer. My stubbornness. I just would like to know what tree it's in. And at least that way I can watch the tree. And if it all of a sudden is not in the tree, that means I know it's on the ground under the tree. I'm going to look a little longer. Well, I'm still in the bush, guys. I'm not having any luck. Even with binoculars, looking up the trees. There's so much white in the trees, your eyes play tricks. I know one thing. The binoculars looking up at trees, oh man, makes you dizzy and really hurt your neck. I gotta go do my duck chores. Duck as a crow. The drone could fall down in the snow, and if it landed in the right spot, it would just disappear into the snow, because the snow is deep enough right now. Alright guys, I gotta go do my chores. Ducks need water, and I gotta fill their feet up. What a waste of an afternoon, and what a waste to lose a drone. I did a bunch more searching from a different angle, but I didn't want to just keep videotaping with the pivot heads. Yeah, you guys got enough of that today, of my whining about losing the drone. But the snow in the trees is making it just impossible to find it, because all the trees are full of snow like that. So it's I'm looking at the branches and my eyes were playing tricks, and I was, even with binoculars, you get looking like that, and it's how do you find a white drone in, looking at branches like that? It's so hard. And the fact that it's at the top of a tree, even if I find it, there's no way of getting it down, it's so high up. Oh man, I don't understand what happened. It was just this warning came up that it said, compass calibration error, right in mid-flight, and then it just took off. Guys, I was shocked how fast it took off. It was like a bolt of lightning. That's how fast it took off. I couldn't react fast enough to flick the switch to turn off the GPS flying, so that I could manually override it. It was so fast. It was crazy. I gotta go do my chores, feed the ducks. I'm depressed now. just sucks, man. Like, and the thing is that, like I said it earlier, and I don't want to keep repeating myself, but we got rain coming. You know, and if the snow gets knocked out of the trees, and if the drone does fall out of a tree and hits the ground, I'm not going to see it till spring. I'm going to be walking through the bush, and oh, there's the drone that sat out all winter.
Anyways, let's do some happy duck stuff here and feed the babies. And this new connection system, it's the answer. No screwing around. Like, look at that, I connected. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh, look at all the little ducks. We've got some +5 weather coming, so the ducks are going to be happy. I was supposed to do nesting boxes this afternoon. That got totally screwed up. Actually, I didn't count on my neighbor showing up today to snow blow, because I hadn't phoned him, but he saw my gate open and he assumed that I wanted him to do it, which I did. I didn't count on it today, because I was going to focus on setting up the nesting boxes for these girls. I'm coming to give you water. Actually, they haven't drank much water, guys. Unbelievable, actually. I filled that this morning at 7 o'clock. Oh, they're so cute. There's so many pretty ducks. Yes, girls. My little babies. There's so many of them, too. We've got a lot of ducks here. I'm the duck hoarder. Hey, girls. You playing in the water today? You guess what I found yesterday in the snow? I found tracks from a little Muscovy walking around the pen. They fly out of the pen and then walk around the outside of the pen, I guess, hoping someone will open the gate, and then they finally figure out to fly back inside. I'm sort of lost for words, guys. I didn't count on that today. I just can't believe that it's so close. It's like right on the edge of the property somewhere. Or the edge of my lawn, I should say. Let's go get some feed for the little piggies here. There's a lot of pretty ducks, guys. I can't believe these females. They're absolutely gorgeous females. Like, because females normally are not this pretty. Like, I'm actually a little bit taken back by them because they're so pretty. This is, like, bar none the best batch of ducks we've had yet here on the show. They're gorgeous. All right, let's go get some feed. Close the gate, because now that I'm plowed out here, they might make a break for it. And the thing is, even if I find it, and if it's hung up in the tree, like if it's hung up in the tree really good, as in like, it's hooked, and that like even a windstorm won't take it out, it's basically a tree ornament. It's so high up. Just no luck today. And this really needed to be cleaned today. Damn. Well, it's not too bad, but absolutely tomorrow for sure. Absolutely tomorrow. It has to absolutely. No screwing around. It's nesting box day tomorrow. but they ate one complete feeder in 20 hours. So they're pounding back basically a full bag a day. So there's more ducks than last year, because last year I think it was like 2/3 of a bag a day. And I'm thinking when it gets colder, they'll burn through even more feed. But absolutely tomorrow, nesting boxes have to get done. Got to rearrange everything. Like I said, I didn't count on my neighbor showing up today. And you know, I thought, well, I'll get some drone footage of him snow blowing, and oh man. And then my whole day goes to waste. Well, my whole afternoon. My neck is so sore from looking up at trees, walking through the bush looking up. I already have a tender neck. I made it even more tender today. I'm bringing you food in the metal shed. Oh, they're all in here eating. Come on out. We should actually start getting eggs soon. How's it going in here? Yeah, I really want this cleaned up tomorrow. Absolutely. I've got to get the Duck Adventure whipped back into shape here. They weren't bothering with the water, but now that it's fresh water, look at them. A Magoo, huh? Oh, little Magoo. Yeah, I think I'd already said I ordered another one of those buckets. Because I'm going to have it hanging over there. Okay, tub's full. I got rid of this bag. That Muscovy keeps trying to mate with that goose. That's what's happening. And that poor little goose doesn't want anything to do with that Muscovy male. That's what's been going on here. I gotta go get some sand for the bathtub. Oh, little Magoo's having a drink of water. Magoo, you're just drinking water at the pail. You gonna walk over and fall off the edge? Another winter of ice, guys. You know, the ultimate would be if we had a big heated pad here so that nothing would build up. That would be a bit extreme, though. But then again, you know, we shouldn't have 1.5 feet of snow the last week in November. Actually, it hit before the last week in November, I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't even know what date it is, guys. Honestly, it's a blur. All right, I have to go to town, even though I'm in no mood to, but there's a crazy sale on right now on socks for the big Black Friday, which starts on a Wednesday, which makes no sense. But anyways, I gotta go before there's no socks left. This is the only time of year I buy socks, is when they have this big sale on.
And don't forget to like the video,
and share it with your friends. And enjoy the show.